Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we explore Mariana's deepest, mysterious underwater world. Watch closely as TN descends toward Earth's deepest known ocean frontier.
This is Mariana snailfish, among Earth's deepest known vertebrate animals.
Its soft, translucent body looks fragile, yet survives crushing pressure remarkably well. Its flexible body and gentle swimming reduce energy demands in food-poor depths. Deep habitats demand efficiency because food arrives far less predictably than above. Now the snailfish approaches sediment, where its most important feeding begins. Unlike many deep scavengers, this snailfish actively hunts tiny living prey. A short burst captures prey while minimizing costly movement in extreme depths. Repeated short hunts reveal how this predator balances energy with scarce food. Pressure reaches hundreds of atmospheres, yet its chemistry keeps cells functioning. Its journey continues downward, revealing why snailfish dominate hadal fish communities. Mariana snailfish navigate complex sediment using delicate, energy-efficient movements. Its flexible tissues avoid rigid structures that become vulnerable under enormous pressure. Its hunting style favors precision rather than exhausting high-speed pursuit. Remaining close to sediment keeps potential prey within an efficient striking range. Its controlled ascent reveals how efficiently this fish moves between habitats. Mind control prevents unnecessary contact with sediment during slow-feeding searches. Careful searching helps maximize nutrition without wasting precious metabolic energy. Independent fin movements provide remarkable maneuverability across uneven hadal terrain. Its soft body bends naturally while searching confined spaces for hidden prey. Ahead lies deeper terrain, where pressure and scarcity challenge this remarkable fish. Mariana snailfish rely heavily on nearby sensory information while navigating. Its sensitive head detects tiny opportunities hidden within seemingly empty sediment.
A precise strike captures prey while producing almost no wasted movement.
Independent fin control lets this fish search efficiently across confined spaces. Leaving the bottom briefly allows the snailfish to reposition without climbing.
Minimal tail movement reveals an efficient swimming style suited to scarce food.
Its flexible body responds to currents without demanding expensive muscular effort. Sheltered terrain provides feeding opportunities while reducing unnecessary energy expenditure. Each deeper slope reveals another challenge for this pressure-adapted survivor. The descent continues, bringing this tiny vertebrate toward harsher conditions. Mariana snailfish descend gradually, conserving energy while following the trench contours.
Staying near sediment places potential prey within easy striking distance.
A rapid mouth strike captures prey while leaving surrounding sediment almost undisturbed. Frequent pauses help this predator conserve energy between brief feeding attempts. Open water briefly reveals the snailfish's surprisingly graceful swimming ability. Broad fins provide precise control, while the tail remains surprisingly economical. Following weaker currents reduces the energy needed for continuous swimming. Sheltered feeding lets the snailfish hunt while minimizing unnecessary energy expenditure. Every deeper contour brings stronger pressure and fewer available feeding opportunities.
Ahead, deeper pressure will test the limits of this remarkable vertebrate.
Mariana snailfish have no scales, leaving their unusual skin remarkably flexible. Soft tissues help distribute pressure without relying on rigid protective structures.
Its delicate mouth can still capture prey efficiently among loose sediment. Flexible fin control lets this fish maneuver without powerful, continuous swimming.
Its body remains stable even when suspended above the sediment alone. Tiny fin adjustments maintain position while minimizing costly muscular effort. Following favorable currents saves energy while keeping feeding areas within reach.
Narrow feeding channels can concentrate prey, rewarding careful searching behavior.
Periods of stillness help this predator conserve energy between feeding opportunities. The Mariana snailfish continues deeper, revealing adaptations built for hadal survival.
Mariana snailfish remain active where extreme pressure challenges ordinary vertebrate biology.
Its soft tissues tolerate pressure through flexible anatomy rather than rigid protection.
Repeated precision strikes help maximize calories without unnecessary energy expenditure.
Economical swimming matters when every successful meal requires careful energy budgeting. Its flexible body responds smoothly when currents shift around the trench floor.
Its feeding behavior remains deliberate because prey density stays extremely low.
Brief pauses prevent unnecessary movement after each successful feeding strike. Deeper terrain offers fewer visible resources, demanding even greater efficiency. This final feeding pause reveals how carefully energy is managed here. The snailfish disappears deeper, leaving one question: what survives below? This is Hirandelia gigas, a scavenging amphipod from extreme hadal depths. Its segmented body combines flexibility and protection beneath enormous hydrostatic pressure. Its sensitive antennae help locate organic material across seemingly barren sediment. Chemical trails can guide scavengers toward rare food arriving from above. Leaving one food patch, Hirandelia gigas follows another promising chemical trail. Its powerful mouthparts exploit organic fragments that sink into the trench.
Hirandelia gigas can rapidly process food when rare opportunities finally appear.
Its many limbs provide rapid movement when sudden feeding opportunities demand speed. Fallen organic debris becomes valuable fuel in this food-limited ecosystem. Its journey deeper will reveal adaptations shaped by pressure, darkness, and scarcity. Hirandelia gigas survives extreme pressure using a remarkably flexible exoskeleton. Its segmented armor bends with movement instead of resisting pressure rigidly. Sensitive antennae and mouthparts work together to locate buried organic material.
Continuous sensory scanning prevents missed opportunities while feeding on scarce resources.
Leaving one feeding patch, it follows chemical clues toward another opportunity. A stronger chemical trail signals food hidden beneath seemingly lifeless sediment. Powerful mouthparts allow rapid processing when valuable food finally arrives. Rapid crawling lets this scavenger relocate before temporary food resources disappear. Chemical sensing helps it abandon poor patches before wasting valuable energy. Deeper terrain offers new challenges, but Hirandelia gigas keeps searching. Hirandelia gigas navigates steep hadal slopes using numerous coordinated legs. Multiple jointed limbs maintain traction where loose sediment becomes unstable. Its antennae detect chemical traces invisible to ordinary vision in darkness. Buried organic matter becomes valuable energy when fresh food remains scarce. After feeding, it quickly relocates before another food opportunity disappears. Its flexible limbs handle rocks, mud, and slopes without losing balance. Chemical information helps guide movement when visual landmarks offer almost nothing.
Carrying food into shelter may reduce exposure while consuming valuable resources.
Clean sensory appendages remain essential for detecting distant chemical signals.
Farther below, Hirandelia gigas enters an even harsher hadal landscape. Hirandelia gigas reaches deeper sediment, where pressure and scarcity intensify survival challenges. Its flexible exoskeleton bends naturally while remaining resilient beneath extraordinary hydrostatic pressure. Specialized membrane chemistry helps protect cellular functions within cells under crushing environmental pressure. It slows its metabolism, carefully conserving precious energy between unpredictable feeding opportunities. Now Hirandelia gigas enters a broad basin of smooth abyssal sediment below. Chemical traces guide its antennae toward organic material buried beneath the sediment. Its mouthparts uncover a tiny fragment and begin processing it rapidly there.
Several legs anchor the body, while feeding continues with remarkable precision and control.
After feeding, it searches nearby sediment before finally abandoning the depleted patch. Deeper below, Hirandelia gigas continues searching, where food becomes increasingly scarce and unpredictable. This xenophyophore is a giant single-celled organism living on Mariana's deepest seafloor. Its enormous body is built from sediment grains rather than bones or armor. One enormous cell can create complex structures rivaling much larger multicellular organisms. Its particle-built architecture creates shelter-like complexity across otherwise barren, deep sediment. Its intricate surface becomes a remarkable interface between living tissue and sediment. Its branching network helps intercept organic material settling toward the seafloor.
Its cytoplasmic network processes organic particles across a surprisingly vast surface. Despite lacking muscles, it efficiently exploits nutrients arriving across the deep seafloor. Gentle currents deliver nutrients that this stationary giant cannot chase itself. This giant single cell may also transform barren sediment into valuable habitat.
Xenophiophore cytoplasm spreads through branching channels inside its mineral framework.
One cell creates an internal network with astonishingly complex biological organization.
Its vast surface allows efficient contact with organic material near the sediment. Sediment grains become structural material within this extraordinary single-celled architecture. Its enormous footprint makes one cell surprisingly influential across the seafloor. Its branching architecture can create sheltered microhabitats within barren, abyssal sediment. Complex structures create refuge, potentially concentrating life around this solitary organism. Its anchored framework withstands gentle currents while continuously collecting useful particles.
By modifying sediment structure, xenophiophores can influence their immediate surroundings.
One motionless cell can reshape habitat, sediment, and nutrient distribution around itself.
This xenophiophore grows by extending its intricate particle-built structure across sediment. Growth occurs gradually as living cytoplasm incorporates surrounding mineral particles into its framework. Its expanding architecture increases contact with scarce organic material across the seafloor. Its structure redirects sediment, creating subtle differences across the surrounding seafloor. Beneath its branches, sheltered sediment can retain valuable organic material longer. One cell can simultaneously interact with many separate patches of sediment. Its delicate branches create calmer zones where sediment and nutrients can accumulate. Its presence adds physical complexity to an otherwise remarkably simple environment. Even its thinnest branches remain functional parts of one enormous living cell. This giant cell survives by maximizing surface area, where nutrients remain exceptionally scarce.
This Hadal sea cucumber survives near Challenger Deep under crushing pressure.
Its soft body lacks rigid bones, allowing tissues to withstand extreme environmental pressure. Its feeding tentacles collect sediment containing organic material from the seafloor. By processing sediment, this animal recovers organic nutrients unavailable to many predators.
Leaving one feeding patch, it slowly searches wider areas for richer sediment. Its tentacles repeatedly sort sediment, extracting nourishment from microscopic organic particles. Thousands of tiny tube feet provide traction without requiring powerful muscular movement. Its flexible body crosses uneven terrain while continuously searching for edible sediment. Its slow feeding rhythm matches the limited energy available in Hadal ecosystems. Ahead lies deeper sediment, where this remarkable animal continues its quiet search.
This Hadal sea cucumber slowly processes organic-rich sediment across the deepest seafloor.
Its flexible skin bends naturally as the body crosses uneven sediment terrain.
Feeding tentacles repeatedly gather sediment, sorting usable organic material near the mouth. Slow movement helps this sea cucumber conserve energy where food remains extremely scarce. Thousands of tube feet anchor its soft body during each careful forward movement. Sediment processing can redistribute organic particles across different layers of the seafloor. In darkness, chemical signals become important clues, guiding its search for hidden food. Sensitive tentacles constantly examine surfaces before each feeding or forward movement begins.
The sea cucumber continues deeper, where available nourishment becomes increasingly unpredictable below.
This Hadal sea cucumber extends feeding tentacles upward, filtering organic particles from water. Its delicate tentacles create a broad feeding surface without requiring rapid movement. Filtering replaces pursuit, saving energy where mobile prey remains extremely limited. Different tentacles sample surrounding water simultaneously, maximizing opportunities for organic particles. Now the sea cucumber raises its feeding apparatus above the seafloor. Its feeding crown reaches into water, carrying organic material from distant surface sources.
Natural currents deliver food toward its tentacles without demanding expensive swimming.
Continuous tentacle movement helps capture scarce organic particles passing through water. After feeding, its flexible body lowers gently toward the sediment once again. Its quiet journey ends here, but deeper Mariana mysteries are waiting below. This is a Hadal sea anemone, living where pressure crushes most familiar animals. Its soft tentacles spread outward, creating a living trap above the sediment. Instead of chasing prey, it lets water currents bring potential meals within reach.
Each tentacle can respond independently, improving the chances of capturing food.
A changing current reshapes its tentacle crown without moving the anchored body. One captured particle can trigger coordinated movement toward the central mouth. Its feeding response is slow, precise, and remarkably economical under pressure. Its wide tentacle crown samples a surprisingly large volume of surrounding water. Selective tentacle contractions help capture food while preserving energy for survival. Anchored here, this sea anemone turns passing currents into opportunities for survival. Its soft body remains anchored, while delicate tentacles constantly explore surrounding water. Individual tentacles detect environmental changes without requiring the entire animal to move. Touch-sensitive tentacles help identify potential food before it reaches the mouth.
Captured particles are transferred inward, before digestion begins, inside its simple body.
When currents shift, its flexible tentacles simply adjust their feeding positions.
Different tentacle positions let this predator exploit multiple water layers simultaneously.
A passing food fragment triggers coordinated tentacle movements toward the central mouth. Its simple feeding mechanism requires little movement, conserving energy in this barren environment.
Long periods of stillness reduce energy costs, while sensitive tentacles remain active.
Its stationary lifestyle becomes an advantage when food arrives unpredictably through currents. This solitary anemone waits patiently while currents deliver microscopic organic particles. Its flexible tentacles bend with currents instead of wasting energy resisting every movement. A single contact can trigger rapid localized movement across several nearby tentacles. After feeding, captured tentacles reopen, restoring the wide sensory surface. When water calms, the tentacle crown expands into its broadest feeding arrangement. Temporary contraction protects delicate tissues when stronger currents pass overhead. Once conditions settle, its feeding surface gradually returns to full extension. Its tentacle crown transforms one stationary body into an efficient feeding network. Even after feeding slows, sensitive tentacles continue monitoring the surrounding water. 30 scenes reveal how patience itself becomes a survival strategy down here. This Hadal polycate worm explores sediment where pressure challenges ordinary life.
Rows of bristles help each body segment grip and navigate loose sediment. Sensitive structures around its head help detect changes across the seafloor. Its flexible head probes beneath sediment, searching for hidden organic material. After finding nothing useful, it redirects its search toward another sediment patch. Coordinated body waves push the worm forward while its bristles stabilize excavation. Burrowing creates shelter while exposing the worm to nutrient-rich sediment layers.
Inside its shallow tunnel, the worm can investigate sediment with reduced exposure.
Merging cautiously, it follows chemical clues toward another possible food source. The faint chemical trail leads this hunter deeper into the sediment. The worm follows faint chemical signals hidden beneath the sediment surface. Its sensory head searches chemically, while its segmented body continues excavating forward. Careful probing exposes deeper sediment where concentrated organic particles may remain. The worm emerges slowly, carrying its search back across the open sediment. Undulating body waves allow efficient crawling without requiring powerful continuous swimming. Its body can bridge depressions, while the head investigates hidden resources below. Coordinated parapodia excavate sediment when chemical evidence suggests food nearby. Tiny organic particles provide energy when larger prey remains unavailable here. After feeding, it moves onward, searching efficiently rather than remaining in one place. This polycate continues searching, using segmented movements to conserve energy. Its sensory head detects subtle chemical changes across seemingly empty sediment. Excavation exposes hidden layers where microscopic organic resources can accumulate. Its many small appendages distribute movement efficiently across the entire body.
The narrow groove provides another route through the loose sediment landscape.
A stronger chemical trace causes the worm to concentrate its search nearby. Small organic concentrations can reward patient searching in nutrient-poor environments. After feeding, it withdraws carefully and returns to open sediment again. Efficient crawling allows this small predator to explore surprisingly large areas. This tiny hunter disappears deeper, leaving another mysterious survivor waiting below. This Hadal isopod carries an armored body through Mariana's crushing depths. Its flattened armor keeps the body close to the sediment while exploring safely. Its enormous antennae constantly sample the environment far beyond its armored body. Long antennae extend its sensory reach,
while mouthparts investigate potential food. Now it moves forward, following subtle environmental clues across darker sediment. Chemical clues guide its antennae toward patches containing concentrated organic material. Small mouthparts carefully handle organic material detected beneath its antennae. Coordinated legs provide steady movement while its sensors continue searching ahead. Its many legs adjust independently, keeping the flattened body stable across rippled terrain.
For a moment, it stops crawling and lets its antennae read the surrounding water.
Its long antennae pause, gathering chemical clues before another careful movement begins. Chemical information directs its armored body toward one promising patch. Its mouthparts sort tiny food particles, while antennae continue surveying nearby sediment. Feeding remains precise and cautious, minimizing unnecessary movement at extreme depth. Leaving the food patch, it resumes its slow chemical search across sediment.
Both antennae converge, suggesting another promising chemical signal nearby.
Its legs create a controlled turn, redirecting the entire body toward food. Approaching carefully, it tests the sediment before committing precious energy to feeding. Antennae keep monitoring nearby water, even while the mouthparts remain busy feeding. Changing currents provide new information, guiding its next movement across darkness. The isopod follows changing currents, while its antennae continuously search for food. Stopping briefly lets its sensory system analyze subtle changes before advancing. Directional sensing helps this armored crustacean locate distant sources of organic material. Two sensory pathways compare sediment and water, improving the accuracy of detection. At close range, its antennae guide tiny mouthparts toward edible organic material. Careful feeding allows the isopod to exploit small rewards without wasting energy. After feeding, coordinated legs carry it onward, using surprisingly little energy. Its flattened profile remains stable, even while crossing uneven hadal terrain. Its antennae reach beyond the body, detecting opportunities invisible to our eyes. This armored survivor disappears below, leaving another strange hunter ahead. This hadal amphipod searches the Mariana depths using remarkably sensitive antennae.
Its flattened body and flexible limbs are perfectly suited for crawling through sediment.
Multiple appendages let this tiny crustacean maneuver with surprising precision. Its antennae detect chemical traces that help locate hidden food nearby.
Following chemical clues, it turns toward one promising patch of sediment.
The stronger the chemical signal becomes, the more precisely it redirects. Tiny mouthparts sort organic fragments, while the antennae continue searching. Short feeding bursts provide energy without demanding constant high-speed movement.
After feeding, it resumes searching rather than staying beside one food patch.
Below the slope, unfamiliar chemical signals may reveal another hidden meal.
The amphipod follows stronger chemical clues descending along the sediment slope.
Its two antennae compare information from sediment and water simultaneously below. At the depression, its mouthparts begin testing sediment for concentrated organic material. Careful testing prevents wasted effort when edible particles remain extremely scarce. At last, its chemical trail ends beside a concentrated food patch. Even while feeding, its antennae continue monitoring threats and changing conditions. After feeding, it searches nearby rather than immediately abandoning the profitable depression. Its flexible joints help navigate terrain that appears enormous at this scale. Stillness gives its sensory system time to detect subtle chemical gradients. The amphipod leaves the ridge, continuing its search across unexplored sediment. The amphipod enters open terrain, relying on antennae to locate hidden nourishment.
Its flattened profile allows efficient turning while preserving constant contact with sediment.
Repeated antenna movements help narrow down the source of chemical signals. Its mouthparts exploit tiny food fragments hidden among ordinary mineral grains. After feeding, it pauses to evaluate conditions beyond its immediate surroundings.
Efficient walking lets this tiny crustacean explore broad areas with minimal energy.
Jointed legs adjust independently, keeping the body stable across sloping sediment.
A brief pause allows chemical gradients to reveal where resources may concentrate. Descending again, it continues searching through an environment almost completely devoid of visible life.
The amphipod vanishes into darkness, while another extraordinary survivor awaits discovery. This Hadal brittle star spreads 5 flexible arms across Mariana's deep sediment. Its 5 arms bend independently, giving this animal remarkable control over movement. Its arms generate movement by pushing against sediment in coordinated sequences. Flexible arms let it change direction without rotating the central body. 2 arms lead the search, while the others stabilize its central disc. Tiny tube feet help the arms sense and manipulate material across sediment. Its flexible arms can gather food and guide particles toward the central disc. Different arms can search and feed simultaneously, improving efficiency on sparse sediment. After feeding, its arms reopen, restoring a wide search area around the body. Its 5-arm coordination guides the entire body toward deeper sediment ahead. This brittle star enters the depression, carefully testing its unfamiliar terrain. Each arm explores separately, allowing 5 different sensory searches around one body. Tube feet provide delicate contact, helping detect food hidden among sediment grains. One arm finds organic material, while 4 others continue searching nearby. Food reaches the central disc as the remaining arms resume their search. Its arms act like flexible limbs, pulling and pushing the central disc forward. A single extended arm can redirect the entire animal toward promising sediment. Unsuitable sediment causes one arm to withdraw while others continue investigating. Multiple independent searches increase the chance of finding scarce nourishment. Its flexible arms absorb changing currents without forcing the entire body to move. After the current weakens, its 5 arms resume their broad sensory arrangement. Each arm explores a different direction, multiplying the animal's sensory coverage.
Tiny tube feet help transport edible particles along the flexible arms.
Its feeding arms work independently, keeping other limbs available for searching.
After feeding, its flexible arms reorganize, turning the body toward unexplored ground. 5 flexible arms distribute the effort needed to cross uneven sediment. At the ridge, its arms map the terrain before the central disc advances. Its arms constantly adjust their angles, preserving balance across changing terrain. One faint chemical signal redirects an arm toward deeper sediment nearby. The brittle star disappears deeper, leaving the trench ready for another discovery. Meet the xenophyophore, a giant single-celled organism building intricate shelters on Hadal sediment.
Though microscopic in structure, its enormous body can create surprisingly complex sedimentary formations.
Thin branching extensions spread outward, gathering organic particles from the surrounding seafloor. Its delicate network traps food, while sediment grains gradually become part of its structure. Unlike animals, this organism performs its entire life process within one giant cell.
Natural currents deliver organic fragments, which its branching extensions slowly collect and retain.
The xenophyophore can transform loose sediment into a stable feeding structure around itself. Inside its transparent-looking body, countless cellular components work without forming separate organs. Its immense size makes this single cell one of the trench's strangest residents. Now the sediment structure expands, revealing how one cell reshapes its extreme habitat. Meet the Hadal snailfish, a soft-bodied vertebrate surviving crushing Mariana Trench pressure. Its gelatinous body bends easily, unlike the rigid bodies of most familiar fish.
Its broad mouth faces downward, perfectly positioned for feeding near sediment.
Large pectoral fins stabilize its soft body above the fragile seafloor. Instead of powerful swimming, it glides gently using broad pectoral fins. Its flexible body bends during turns, allowing precise movement close to sediment. Its sensitive mouth explores the bottom, while its fins maintain precise hovering. A gentle suction motion helps collect tiny food particles from nearby sediment. Its soft tissues conform to terrain while maintaining controlled movement above sediment. Its remarkable softness helps this fish survive where ordinary bodies would struggle. Its downward-facing mouth lets the snailfish inspect food directly beneath its body. It travels close to sediment, where small prey and organic particles accumulate. A brief suction draws tiny food particles upward without disturbing the surrounding seafloor.
Its sensitive feeding movements allow careful inspection without aggressive pursuit of prey.
Its soft body bends smoothly, making slow turns possible within narrow spaces. Broad pectoral fins provide precise control, while the tail contributes very little propulsion. Small suction events collect food while minimizing costly movement in dense sediment. After feeding, it pauses, conserving energy while continuing to monitor nearby sediment.
Gentle fin strokes carry it onward, while the soft body stays remarkably stable.
Here, the snailfish pauses again, revealing how little energy its lifestyle demands. The snailfish advances carefully, scanning darker sediment for signs of hidden nourishment.
Its sensitive mouth and eyes work together while inspecting potential feeding sites.
A quick suction captures tiny food without forcing the fish into costly pursuit. After feeding, it rises slightly, checking nearby water for another opportunity. Its broad fins guide a gentle descent toward a deeper sediment depression. Its flexible body follows the depression while keeping the mouth close to food.
Alternating fin strokes let it maneuver precisely through confined bottom terrain.
Its slow hovering lets the fish inspect deeper sediment without disturbing the surface. Precise suction gathers food while keeping sediment disturbance remarkably small. Leaving the depression, the snailfish continues its search across untouched sediment. Pseudoliparus suirae glides quietly, searching the sediment for tiny hidden prey. Its wide mouth helps capture small prey without requiring rapid pursuit. Gentle suction captures prey while minimizing unnecessary movement near the seafloor. Its broad fins adjust altitude, while the flexible body follows uneven terrain. Beyond the ridge, another feeding area appears beneath its searching eyes.
Each feeding attempt remains brief, conserving energy in an extreme environment.
Its reduced skeletal rigidity helps the body withstand extraordinary deep-sea pressure. Slow fin strokes move this delicate fish efficiently across the immense trench floor. This quiet hovering reveals an extraordinary balance between movement and energy conservation. The snailfish disappears deeper, ending its remarkable journey through crushing pressure. Meet the deep-sea jellyfish, drifting silently through one of Earth's darkest habitats. Its transparent bell reveals delicate internal structures without needing bones or rigid support. Gentle bell contractions push water backward, moving the jellyfish forward efficiently. Each pulse changes its position while the surrounding current bends delicate tentacles. Its broad bell expands again, preparing another carefully controlled swimming pulse. Expelling water beneath the bell provides gentle thrust without muscular limbs or bones. When the bell relaxes, drifting currents become the jellyfish's primary source of movement. Its gelatinous body moves with currents, making drifting an important survival strategy. Slow, repeated pulses allow controlled movement while avoiding unnecessary energy expenditure. Now its tentacles spread widely, preparing to search the surrounding water for prey. Its widely spread tentacles create a large biological net beneath the transparent bell. Each tentacle moves independently, increasing the chance of contacting passing prey. A gentle pulse changes depth while its tentacles remain spread for feeding. Relaxed drifting lets the surrounding water carry potential food across its tentacles. One tentacle reacts first, curling inward after detecting a potential food particle. Slow muscular waves transport captured material toward the jellyfish's central feeding area. The bell pulse repositions the jellyfish while feeding continues below its body. After feeding, the tentacles reopen, restoring the broad search pattern. Rather than fight the current, its flexible body simply changes orientation. A new water layer awaits, carrying unfamiliar chemical and biological signals. The jellyfish enters deeper water, where faint currents carry new chemical signals. Its tentacles spread widely, turning surrounding water into a vast feeding zone. Uncurling tentacle may reveal contact with an unseen particle or tiny prey. Contracting tissue draws captured material inward, while other tentacles keep searching.
The captured material reaches the feeding region as another gentle pulse begins. After feeding, the bell relaxes and the jellyfish resumes passive drifting.
During calm periods, drifting allows the jellyfish to search without active swimming.
A stronger bell pulse helps counter unwanted movement through shifting water layers. Once stabilized, its delicate tentacles return to a broad, searching formation. The immortal jellyfish drifts deeper, carrying its delicate feeding network into darkness. The jellyfish descends deeper, carrying its delicate tentacles into colder water. Different tentacles respond separately, maximizing contact with water around the bell. A contracting tentacle signals another possible feeding opportunity in darkness.
Its feeding response continues while the remaining tentacles search independently.
After capturing food, the tentacle relaxes and returns to searching. Once feeding ends, passive drifting again becomes the most economical strategy. One stronger pulse redirects its drifting path when the current becomes unfavorable. After correcting its course, the jellyfish returns to nearly effortless drifting. The deeper it travels, the transparent body becomes harder to distinguish. The jellyfish fades into blue, while another bizarre hunter approaches from below. Meet the Dumbo octopus, drifting gracefully above the Mariana Trench floor. Those unusual fins resemble ears, but they actually provide gentle swimming power. Its 8 arms spread slightly, preparing to investigate the unfamiliar sediment. Sensitive suckers help the arms examine surfaces while the animal hovers nearby.
Its arms explore independently, while the fins maintain a stable hovering position.
After investigating, the octopus rises slightly and redirects its searching arms. The Dumbo octopus hovers quietly, surveying the sediment beneath its delicate body. Its sensitive suckers inspect sediment, while broad fins maintain precise hovering above. 2 arms locate organic material, while the others continue exploring nearby sediment. The octopus lifts away, carrying its discovered food toward the central mouth.
8 flexible arms guide food inward, while the fins keep the body suspended.
Unequal fin beats rotate the body, creating controlled sideways movement. Its arms test the slope, while broad fins carefully control the descent. Leaving the slope, it enters open water where its fins become especially useful. Meet the Dumbo octopus again, now leaving the seafloor for open water. Those remarkable fins generate smooth thrust, while its arms remain beautifully streamlined. A stronger stroke from one fin gently changes the octopus's direction. By changing fin angles, the octopus controls both direction and depth precisely. At this depth, its 8 arms spread outward like a living sensory network.
2 arms extend farther, guiding the octopus toward a promising chemical signal.
Tiny suckers grip the food while the remaining arms stabilize its floating body. After securing food, its arms reopen as the octopus continues deeper. After feeding, the Dumbo octopus continues deeper, calmly exploring unfamiliar water. Alternating fin strokes provide smooth forward movement without exhausting the soft-bodied animal. Subtle differences between fin strokes allow precise turns in open water. The octopus descends towards sediment, extending its arms before making contact. 3 arms touch first, allowing the octopus to examine the sediment safely. Several arms coordinate food transfer, while the fins preserve stable hovering. Finished feeding, it rises again, leaving the sediment beneath its flexible arms. Meet the Hadal grenadier, a long-tailed hunter built for deep-sea survival. Its slender body reduces drag, helping conserve precious energy while searching. Its oversized head houses sensory equipment essential for locating scarce food. Large eyes gather faint available light, improving awareness in deep darkness. Near its mouth, sensory structures help detect subtle changes around sediment. The fish samples its surroundings before committing valuable energy toward feeding. Its mouth stays close to sediment, where hidden organic material may accumulate. A brief suction may capture tiny edible material without aggressive pursuit. Its exceptionally long tail follows gracefully, stabilizing slow movements near the bottom. The grenadier reaches fresh sediment, beginning another careful search for nourishment. The grenadier sweeps its long tail gently, conserving energy while exploring the seabed. Its pointed snout moves slowly, detecting subtle chemical traces around buried organic matter. Sensitive tissues near its mouth help locate food when vision becomes limited. The fish lowers its head, carefully investigating a shallow depression in sediment. Its pectoral fins stabilize the body, while the tail remains almost completely relaxed. A faint chemical signal draws the grenadier toward another promising patch below. Its mouth opens briefly, testing the water before another cautious feeding attempt. The slender fish advances centimeters, keeping its sensory organs close to sediment. Its enormous tail curves behind, balancing the body during slow searching movements. With another subtle turn, the grenadier follows the strongest chemical trail through sediment. The grenadier follows the chemical trail, bringing its sensitive snout closer to nourishment. Its sensitive snout approaches the sediment, where hidden organic material may lie. A careful turn keeps its sensory organs aligned with the strongest food signal. The grenadier pauses above the patch, carefully judging whether food is nearby. A brief suction pulls edible material upward while keeping energy expenditure extremely low. After feeding, its sensory organs immediately resume searching for additional nourishment. Its head follows the depression's edge, searching where organic matter can collect. Sideways fin movement lets the grenadier inspect more sediment without rising. Another precise feeding movement captures nourishment hidden within the sediment layer. Leaving the depression, the grenadier continues toward another unexplored feeding ground. The grenadier continues searching, keeping its sensitive snout close to sediment.
Its sensory structures detect faint chemical clues that vision alone cannot reveal.
Following that trail, the grenadier makes a careful turn towards stronger signals. The depression concentrates organic material, making it worth careful inspection. A controlled suction captures food while the grenadier barely moves its body. After feeding, it pauses briefly before resuming its patient search. Its body rises slightly, allowing the long tail to clear uneven terrain. Leaving the bottom briefly, the grenadier enters a quieter layer of water. Its long body glides forward efficiently, spending little energy between feeding sites. The grenadier disappears deeper, closing Chapter 3 with another mystery awaiting. Meet Riftia pachyptilla, the giant tube worm built for extreme depths. Its white tube protects a remarkably delicate body from harsh surroundings. Those crimson filaments form a specialized surface for collecting dissolved chemicals. The plume continuously adjusts, maximizing contact with chemically rich surrounding water. When currents strengthen, its plume bends gracefully instead of resisting the flow.
Once the flow settles, the plume expands into its full feeding structure.
Water passes between countless branches, delivering dissolved compounds towards specialized tissues.
Its branching plume behaves like a living filter, exposed directly to ocean currents.
When conditions shift, the worm can withdraw its vulnerable plume for protection.
The plume emerges again, revealing how precisely this worm balances exposure and protection.
Riftia's crimson plume absorbs chemicals that ordinary animals cannot use directly.
Its enormous plume creates extensive surface area for chemical exchange.
The worm remains hidden inside its tube, while only specialized tissues face water. Each plume movement changes which branches encounter the surrounding chemical gradient. A stronger current bends the plume, delivering fresh chemicals across its surface. When the flow weakens, its plume expands again to maximize chemical contact. Inside this hidden body,
An extraordinary partnership powers its unusual lifestyle. Its plume can retreat rapidly, shielding delicate tissues from unfavorable conditions. Once conditions improve, the plume unfolds again, restoring chemical absorption. But Riftia has an astonishing partner hidden inside its body: specialized bacteria. Riftia depends on microscopic bacteria living safely inside its specialized tissues.
These bacteria use chemical energy, transforming harsh compounds into usable biological energy.
The plume acts like a biological interface between seawater and hidden metabolism. Chemical compounds enter through the plume before reaching the bacteria within. Inside its tissues, bacteria transform chemical compounds into energy the worm can use. This partnership provides nourishment without relying on ordinary hunting or grazing. Remarkably, Riftia lacks a functional mouth and digestive tract like familiar animals. Its unusual lifestyle replaces traditional feeding with energy supplied by symbiotic bacteria. When conditions become unfavorable, reducing exposure protects its delicate chemical machinery. As conditions improve, Riftia reopens its plume and resumes chemical exchange.
Riftia keeps its crimson plume extended, harvesting chemistry from passing seawater.
Changing currents make different plume branches encounter fresh chemical compounds. Partial withdrawal reduces exposure while preserving enough surface for chemical exchange. The plume reopens gradually, restoring a broad surface for chemical absorption. Its exposed plume is delicate, yet this structure supports an extraordinary lifestyle. Dissolved compounds reach tissues, where symbiotic bacteria convert chemistry into energy. Its rigid tube anchors the animal, while the plume responds flexibly to currents. Repeated plume movements continuously refresh the chemical environment surrounding its tissues. This remarkable plume turns invisible chemistry into life without conventional feeding. Riftia disappears inside its tube, leaving the abyss ready for another marvel.
Meet the scaly-foot snail, carrying one of nature's strangest mineral armors.
Its dark shell protects the upper body, while its muscular foot drives movement. Rows of overlapping scales form flexible armor while allowing the foot to crawl. Its sensory tentacles probe ahead, while powerful muscles move the armored foot. Its flexible foot molds around rough terrain, helping the snail climb safely. Each scale shifts slightly, preserving protection while the body bends upward. At the ridge crest, its tentacles scan the terrain before movement resumes. Descending the ridge, its armored scales flex without losing their protective arrangement. Its soft foot remains vulnerable, making those mineral scales especially valuable.
Across flatter ground, its muscular foot resumes a slow, deliberate crawl.
The scaly-foot snail continues crawling, its armored sides flexing with movement.
Its broad foot creates steady traction, while tiny tentacles investigate nearby surfaces.
A subtle head turn redirects the snail toward richer mineral surroundings.
Its tentacles touch the substrate, testing conditions before the snail advances.
At the mineral patch, the snail pauses before committing its entire body forward.
Muscular waves propel the snail, while its overlapping scales preserve continuous protection. Its flexible foot adapts to uneven terrain, while armored scales follow every contour. As the terrain rises, its tentacles adjust, while the armored body follows. Descending smoothly, the snail keeps its vulnerable foot close to protective scales. On flatter ground, its armored body prepares for another careful search. The scaly-foot snail enters another mineral-rich patch, continuing its careful search. Its sensory tentacles sweep the surface, searching for suitable feeding areas. The foot contracts slowly, pulling the shell forward across the mineral surface. Its mouth grazes carefully across mineral surfaces where microscopic food can accumulate. After grazing, it moves onward, leaving the explored surface behind. Its mineral armor flexes sequentially as the snail approaches another raised ridge. The armored foot grips the ridge while sensitive tentacles search above. At the crest, its tentacles explore first, then the armored body follows. Beyond the ridge, its armored journey continues across the mineral-rich abyss. The scaly-foot snail enters a darker mineral field, searching for nourishment.
Its muscular foot creates forward waves, while overlapping scales flex without separating.
Before climbing, its tentacles inspect the raised surface for safer passage. Its flexible foot molds around obstacles, while the shell follows steadily behind. At the top, its armored sides settle, while sensitive tentacles resume exploration. Its mouth grazes the surface carefully, collecting microscopic organic material. After grazing, the snail advances, leaving its carefully explored patch behind. Meet the acorn worm, a soft-bodied burrower with an extraordinary body plan. Its rounded proboscis acts like a flexible tool for exploring soft sediment.
The proboscis changes shape constantly, helping this worm manipulate its surroundings.
A gentle bend redirects the body towards sediment containing potential organic food. Its flexible front end presses into sediment, beginning a careful investigation. Muscular contractions travel backward, pulling the long trunk across the seabed. Its proboscis begins entering sediment, allowing the worm to explore beneath.
Burrowing creates a shallow groove as the soft body advances beneath sediment.
After probing one area, its flexible body redirects toward another feeding opportunity. Leaving the groove, the acorn worm begins a broader search across sediment.
The acorn worm continues probing sediment, searching for organic particles hidden below.
Its muscular proboscis gathers sediment, while the elongated trunk follows behind. By pushing downward, its proboscis opens access to deeper organic material.
The worm emerges from its groove, redirecting toward darker sediment nearby. Here, the acorn worm begins feeding by processing sediment containing organic matter.
Instead of chasing prey, It consumes sediment and extracts usable organic material. Each sweeping movement exposes fresh sediment, extending the worm's feeding route. Its body bends around contours, maintaining contact with sediment throughout movement. A deeper patch attracts its attention, prompting another careful probing movement. Its proboscis penetrates deeper, revealing how efficiently this worm explores hidden resources. The acorn worm pushes deeper, using its muscular proboscis to explore sediment. Beneath the surface, its soft body creates a temporary passage through sediment.
Its flexible proboscis widens slightly, making room as the animal advances.
Its front half emerges, while the hidden trunk continues pushing from behind.
Back on the surface, the worm immediately begins examining fresh sediment.
Fine sediment enters its feeding system, carrying organic particles toward digestion. A smooth body curve redirects its feeding path without breaking sediment contact. Softer sediment allows the proboscis to penetrate farther during feeding. The hidden front section advances first, leaving a narrow channel behind. The worm resurfaces fully, ready to continue its remarkable sediment-feeding journey. The acorn worm resumes feeding, processing sediment for hidden organic nourishment. Its proboscis sweeps sideways, exposing new sediment rich with organic particles. Following its shallow groove, the worm steadily reaches untouched sediment ahead. Its flexible front end works beneath the surface, while the trunk pushes forward.
The proboscis emerges first, flexing gently while the worm reassesses surroundings.
A gentle S-shaped bend redirects the worm toward another darker sediment patch. Its broad proboscis spreads across the patch, maximizing contact with sediment. Each feeding movement extends its trail, gradually covering a wider sediment area. The acorn worm moves onward, leaving its feeding trail across the abyss. Meet the squat lobster, a compact crustacean built for abyssal exploration. Its armored carapace shields vital organs, while jointed legs handle uneven terrain. Its long antennae sweep constantly, gathering information from the surrounding environment. Several walking legs coordinate precisely, allowing quick direction changes without losing balance. Its front legs test the terrain before the remaining limbs follow carefully. Multiple leg joints distribute its weight across the irregular mineral surface. At the flatter surface, its antennae resume scanning while the body stabilizes. Its sideways forward gait lets the lobster explore while maintaining excellent stability. The lobster slows down, using antennae and mouthparts to inspect nearby minerals. Reaching darker minerals, it prepares to investigate this unfamiliar surface closely. The squat lobster enters darker minerals, immediately testing this unfamiliar terrain. Its antennae move independently, sampling chemical information across the mineral surface. Careful leg movements carry its armored body toward a shallow mineral depression. Its antennae reach into the depression, searching for useful chemical traces.
Small mouthparts begin probing, while the sturdy claws remain ready nearby.
After probing the depression, the lobster redirects toward another promising mineral patch.
Its coordinated legs maintain stability, while long antennae lead the search.
Its claws touch the surface, testing texture, while sensory appendages keep probing. The lobster advances slowly, keeping every sensory appendage close to its surroundings. At the patch center, its sensory appendages detect something worth investigating further. The squat lobster pauses here, carefully investigating whatever its senses detected. Long antennae scan outward, while smaller mouthparts examine the immediate substrate. Its small claws test the mineral surface, adding another layer of sensory information. Its claws approach the surface, while mouthparts investigate from underneath. After inspection, the lobster pivots smoothly, searching beyond the first mineral spot. Its sideways gait carries the lobster around the patch without losing stability. Smoother sediment changes its pace as the lobster intensifies sensory probing. Its antennae touch the sediment, detecting subtle changes invisible to larger animals. After sensing the sediment, it resumes movement toward another mineral edge.
At the new mineral edge, every sensory structure becomes quietly important.
The squat lobster begins climbing, testing each mineral surface with careful steps. Its jointed legs distribute force efficiently, while the antennae scout ahead. Its claws briefly test the ledge, while sensitive antennae examine its texture. Its legs alternate precisely, keeping the compact body balanced on narrow terrain. A gentle current bends its antennae, revealing how sensitive these structures are. When currents strengthen slightly, its legs widen stance and antennae adjust. The lobster descends carefully, reversing its climbing sequence without rushing. Back on level ground, its antennae search while the lobster changes direction. Leaving the formation, the lobster resumes its deliberate search across open seabed. The squat lobster disappears into blue space, leaving another mystery ahead.
Meet the Dumbo octopus, drifting gracefully above one of Earth's deepest landscapes.
Its soft arms trail beneath the body, constantly adjusting during gentle flight. Descending toward the seabed, its arms spread widely to investigate surroundings. Its sensitive arms touch sediment, detecting textures that reveal hidden opportunities. Several arms grip and release the substrate, creating slow, deliberate progress. Its arms work like flexible feelers, searching beneath the quiet sediment. One arm probes beneath sediment, searching for tiny prey hidden below. After investigating the patch, it glides onward toward untouched sediment. A gentle descent brings its sensory arms closer to potential feeding sites.
One arm pauses above a depression, detecting something hidden beneath sediment. Its probing arm enters the depression, searching carefully beneath the surface. The hidden arm retracts,
carrying a tiny food particle toward its mouth. After capturing food, its arms reopen, ready for another careful search. Leaving the feeding site, it glides toward another untouched stretch of seabed. Its broad fins generate gentle thrust, keeping the octopus suspended above sediment. The mantle pulses softly, helping regulate buoyancy during slow horizontal swimming. A slight fin tilt redirects its body without requiring sudden muscular effort. Its flexible fins steer the body smoothly, conserving energy during exploration. One arm extends downward, testing sediment, while the remaining arms continue trailing. Its sensitive suckers contact sediment, detecting textures and possible food nearby. Several arms probe independently, allowing the octopus to examine multiple surfaces.
One arm delivers hidden prey inward, while neighboring appendages continue searching.
The octopus rises gently, leaving its feeding patch for unexplored terrain. From this height, its downward-facing eyes survey a much broader territory. Descending again, its arms spread wide to maximize sensory contact. Two arms converge carefully, surrounding the hidden target beneath the surface.
One arm transfers the prey inward, while others continue guarding nearby.
Its fins strengthen their rhythm, carrying the animal away from the feeding site.
Meet the barrel-eye fish, whose transparent head reveals extraordinary tubular eyes. Those unusual eyes are tubular, allowing precise vision through the dark water. The tubular eyes normally point upward, watching for silhouettes above. Its slender body moves gently, while those remarkable eyes remain upward-facing.
Its transparent dome nearly vanishes, leaving the strange eyes seemingly suspended.
Remarkably, the eyes can rotate, changing what the fish observes above. When prey approaches, rotating eyes can redirect the fish's entire visual field. Forward-facing eyes help transform overhead detection into targeted visual tracking. Its eyes return upward as the fish prepares to inspect the water above. The barrel eye rises silently, positioning its tubular eyes for another search. Its upward gaze searches patiently for silhouettes, crossing the faint brightness above.
Each tubular eye gathers information independently, giving this predator remarkable visual precision.
The fish tilts upward, aligning its vision with potential prey overhead.
A controlled ascent brings the fish closer to whatever its eyes detected.
The fish pauses beneath its target, carefully judging distance before approaching.
Rotating its body forward, the fish converts overhead detection into pursuit. Its delicate fins steer the pursuit, while tubular eyes maintain precise alignment. Its motion slows dramatically, conserving energy while the eyes track movement. A brief acceleration closes the gap, guided entirely by specialized tubular vision. Now its eyes align forward, preparing the fish for an extremely precise strike. Its tubular eyes lock forward, preparing an exceptionally precise feeding approach.
tiny eye movements refine alignment, while the body remains almost completely motionless. A controlled glide closes the distance, while specialized eyes maintain exact targeting. Near the target, its mouth opens wider as the final visual adjustment occurs. Its tiny mouth opens rapidly, completing a remarkably controlled feeding strike. After striking, the fish steadies itself, keeping its specialized eyes carefully trained. Its eyes shift downward briefly, checking the area before the fish departs. Leaving the feeding area, its eyes gradually return toward the upper water. The fish rises slightly, returning its tubular eyes toward overhead silhouettes. Another search begins as the barrel eye glides quietly through the cobalt blue darkness. The barrel eye resumes searching, using specialized eyes to scan overhead silhouettes. Its rotating eyes shift diagonally, expanding the visual field beyond directly overhead. One fin moves faster, gently turning the slender body toward another direction. A gentle diagonal ascent places its upward-facing eyes closer to potential silhouettes. The transparent dome conceals almost nothing, exposing every unusual detail within. Its body advances steadily, conserving energy, while specialized eyes maintain alignment. Near faint brightness, its eyes adjust, while the body remains remarkably steady. Independent eye rotation lets this fish redirect attention without dramatic body movements. Its transparent head fades into blue, making the strange fish increasingly difficult to see. The barrel eye vanishes into blue distance, revealing another mystery of the abyss. Meet the siphonophore, a colony whose individual members function like specialized organs. Each specialized zooid contributes one task, creating an organism unlike ordinary animals. Its swimming bells provide propulsion, while other zooids handle feeding and defense. Different zooids coordinate movement, allowing this delicate colony to travel efficiently. A gentle current bends the colony, revealing its remarkable structural flexibility. Once stabilized, the swimming bells pulse again, gently lifting the colony upward. Its feeding structures extend downward, preparing an intricate biological trap. The extended tentacles form a vast capture zone, despite their almost invisible appearance. Some tentacles retract, while others remain extended, adjusting the feeding network. The colony changes direction, demonstrating how many specialists behave as one. The siphonophore drifts diagonally, extending its delicate feeding network beneath.
Its tentacles spread outward, increasing the colony's chance of encountering prey.
Slower movement lets its feeding structures remain extended for longer periods. Several tentacles contract suddenly, signaling a possible encounter within the network. Captured material moves inward as specialized zooids begin processing the meal.
Feeding zooids process captured material, each contributing a specialized biological function.
After feeding, the tentacles reopen, while swimming bells restore forward movement. Sequential bell contractions propel the colony, while feeding structures trail behind. A gentle change in orientation reshapes the colony without breaking its coordination. The colony turns downward, preparing its specialized defenses for what comes next. The siphonophore descends diagonally, carrying its intricate defensive structures below. Its specialized zooids remain organized while the entire colony changes position. Defensive zooids become visible among feeding structures, adding another layer of protection.
Its defensive units remain close to vulnerable feeding structures within the colony.
A sudden disturbance triggers rapid contraction, protecting the delicate feeding network.
Contracted structures reduced exposure, while swimming bells move the colony away.
As conditions settle, feeding structures slowly extend from their protective positions. Calmer water allows its defensive units to relax, and feeding structures reopen. Its feeding network expands again, while defensive structures stay quietly prepared. The colony settles vertically, preparing its specialized structures for another response. The colony stabilizes vertically, allowing its feeding tentacles to fully redeploy. Its transparent tentacles spread widely, creating an enormous biological capture zone. A vast tentacle network increases the area available for detecting passing prey. A few tentacles contract, suggesting contact with something the colony can capture. Captured material moves inward as feeding zooids begin their specialized processing. Specialized feeding zooids pass nutrients inward, dividing biological tasks efficiently. After feeding, contracted structures relax while the colony resumes quiet movement. Sequential swimming pulses lift the colony while feeding structures trail gracefully.
Its elongated body bends smoothly, showing how flexible a colony can become.
The siphonophore fades into blue distance, closing another extraordinary chapter of survival. Meet the vampire squid, a remarkable survivor built for oxygen-poor depths. Its enormous eyes gather scarce natural light with astonishing efficiency below. Slow body rotation lets its sensory filaments sample surrounding water continuously. Its compact body advances gently, conserving energy in an extreme environment. Its webbed arms open wide, creating a protective umbrella around the body. The webbing creates an unusual defensive silhouette, while sensory filaments remain active. As the membrane folds inward, its independent sensory filaments keep searching. Its huge eyes shift sideways, following the direction of the gentle turn.
After turning, the vampire squid pauses, carefully assessing its surroundings.
The vampire squid descends slowly, extending sensory filaments into deeper water. Long sensory filaments explore the water, detecting faint organic material nearby. The squid pauses, letting its sensitive filaments search across a wider area. One filament bends toward organic material, while the remaining strands keep searching. The sensory filament contacts food, triggering a careful, coordinated feeding response. Several filaments guide food inward, while webbed arms prepare the final transfer. The webbed arms guide organic particles inward without requiring a rapid strike. After feeding, sensory filaments extend again, ready to detect another opportunity. Its webbing reopens, restoring the broad sensory surface around its body. After feeding, it glides onward, carrying its extraordinary survival strategy deeper. The vampire squid glides calmly, its sensory filaments trailing far behind. Its long filaments sample surrounding water, while enormous eyes remain alert. A subtle turn redirects its body, while sensory filaments continue investigating. Its arms spread slightly as the squid prepares for another environmental response. Its webbing suddenly expands, creating a striking defensive umbrella around itself. The expanded membrane makes the compact squid appear far larger than usual. As danger passes, the defensive membrane gradually folds back toward the body. Relaxing its arms, the squid restores its normal, streamlined posture. The vampire squid glides deeper, carrying its remarkable defensive secret forward. The vampire squid continues deeper, its enormous eyes scanning the blue surroundings. The squid pauses, allowing its sensitive filaments to investigate nearby water. Its body rotates downward, while enormous eyes track the changing environment.
A nearby disturbance triggers its dramatic webbed defensive posture once more.
The expanded webbing increases apparent size while protecting the compact body. When the disturbance fades, its webbing contracts and sensory filaments reappear. The defensive display disappears, replaced by slow, efficient movement through darkness. The vampire squid disappears into blue distance, ending another extraordinary deep-sea encounter. Ocean currents challenge the colony, yet its flexible structure responds with precision.
Its coordinated movements resemble one animal, despite countless specialized living units.
Its back carries dense filaments that give this worm an unusual appearance. Its segmented body flexes carefully, while sensory structures explore nearby water. The worm extends outward, while its filament-covered back remains carefully protected. Stronger flow makes the worm flatten its body against the chimney wall.
Traction reduces exposure when turbulent water sweeps across the chimney surface.
Inside its tube, the worm can shelter while extreme conditions pass outside. After conditions settle, the worm cautiously emerges and resumes exploration. Sequential body flexing lets the worm reposition itself along the chimney.
This remarkable worm occupies a narrow boundary between stability and extreme heat.
Alvanella carefully crawls upward, gripping the chimney with segmented flexibility. Its filament-covered back shelters remarkable bacterial communities living upon the surface.
Its fuzzy dorsal coating protects specialized bacteria thriving across extreme conditions. The worm explores warmer water while keeping much of its body protected. Near the hotter fissure, the worm briefly tests remarkably harsh surroundings. Sensing excessive heat, It retreats slightly without abandoning the chimney. Its body occupies a narrow thermal boundary, almost impossible for most animals. Once cooler water returns, its dorsal filaments relax and spread naturally.
Even while resting, its protective dorsal coating continues interacting with surrounding water.
The chimney becomes its refuge, before revealing even stranger hydrothermal adaptations ahead. Alvanella begins moving again, flexing each body segment with precision. Tiny bristles ankle each segment, while the worm carefully advances forward.
Its front segments explore warmer water, while rear sections remain anchored.
Its curved body carefully balances changing temperatures along the chimney.
Stronger flow makes the worm flatten tightly against the mineral chimney.
Its bristles distribute gripping force across several flexible body segments. As turbulence decreases, its head rises and sensory structures resume exploring. Wave-like body movements let the worm navigate uneven mineral surfaces.
The worm pauses, letting surrounding water flow across its filament-covered back.
Alvanella settles securely, demonstrating extraordinary tolerance beside hydrothermal heat.
Alvanella rests quietly, conserving energy against the turbulent chimney wall.
Sequential segment movements help the worm navigate this uneven volcanic terrain. Its front segments investigate warmer water, while the rear remains anchored. Dense filaments compress slightly as warmer, faster water reaches its body.
A sudden current makes Alvanella flatten tightly against its rocky shelter.
When turbulence fades, its body gradually returns to a relaxed position.
The worm resumes crawling, carefully coordinating dozens of tiny gripping movements. A narrow mineral groove offers shelter while its sensory structures keep exploring. After investigating the shelter, Alvanella returns carefully to open chimney surfaces.
Alvanella settles beside the vent, completing another remarkable survival sequence.
Meet Rimicaris exoculata, a shrimp specialized for life beside hydrothermal vents. Its translucent body reveals delicate structures beneath a remarkably durable exoskeleton.
Long antennae sweep continuously, helping this shrimp investigate its extreme surroundings.
A specialized dorsal photoreceptor detects faint environmental signals above its head.
A stronger current makes the shrimp grip tightly against the chimney surface.
As turbulence decreases, its antennae extend forward and exploration resumes. Its mouthparts scrape the mineral surface, harvesting nutrients from microbial films. Repeated scraping lets the shrimp exploit microbial food coating nearby minerals. Both antennae rise as the shrimp responds to changing vent water chemistry. The shrimp approaches warmer minerals, following chemical gradients through its habitat. Rimicaris searches the mineral surface for nutrient-rich microbial coatings.
Tiny mouthparts repeatedly scrape surfaces where microbial food accumulates.
Its walking legs alternate precisely, carrying the shrimp across uneven volcanic ridges. The shrimp lowers itself into a groove, using antennae to map its surroundings. A sudden current makes the shrimp widen its stance for stability. Its legs grip tiny mineral projections, while turbulent water rushes past. As turbulence fades, the shrimp moves toward a warmer mineral patch.
At the thermal boundary, its body pauses before entering warmer water.
It turns away from excessive heat, carefully choosing a tolerable microhabitat.
The shrimp cleans its antennae carefully before returning to feeding behavior.
Rimicaris resumes feeding, scraping microbial-rich surfaces beside the active vent. Its mouthparts harvest microscopic food, while antennae constantly scan the surroundings. Its walking legs climb carefully, gripping microscopic ridges across the chimney. The shrimp climbs vertically, using every leg to maintain its position. A stronger flow forces the shrimp to widen its grip across the wall. Its flexible body absorbs the current, while multiple legs hold firmly.
As water calms, its legs relax, and the shrimp resumes deliberate movement.
Its antennae probe darker minerals, searching for favorable chemical conditions. The shrimp tests warmer water gradually, balancing chemistry, temperature, and stability. After testing the warmer zone, it settles and prepares another feeding search. Rimicaris resumes feeding, scraping microbial films across the mineral surface. Its mouthparts repeatedly harvest microscopic food from chemically rich surfaces. Grooming keeps its long antennae functional for continuous environmental sensing. The second antenna receives the same careful cleaning before exploration resumes. Clean antennae extend forward as the shrimp resumes careful exploration. It climbs another ledge, carefully testing each mineral surface before advancing. Its antennae scan nearby minerals, while mouthparts investigate potential microbial food. Chemical changes make the shrimp pause, carefully evaluating the vent's shifting flow. Rimicaris turns toward calmer water, balancing chemical signals with physical stability. The vent shrimp moves onward, leaving its chemically charged feeding ground behind. Meet chemosynthetic bacteria, the hidden engines powering hydrothermal vent ecosystems. These microscopic communities transform chemicals into usable energy without sunlight. Their dense filaments create a living carpet across chemically active volcanic rock. Bacterial colonies fill tiny mineral cracks, exploiting chemical gradients beneath flowing seawater. A stronger current bends surface filaments, while deeper bacterial layers remain anchored. As water calms, countless bacterial filaments resume their delicate upright structure. The microbial mat expands gradually wherever chemical energy remains consistently available. Bacteria follow mineral contours, forming living patterns across every available surface. Growth becomes denser near fissures where chemical compounds provide abundant energy. This microscopic carpet transforms barren rock into the foundation of an ecosystem. the bacterial carpet thickens where chemical energy remains continuously available. Fine bacterial filaments extend outward, colonizing every chemically favorable mineral surface. Dense microbial layers occupy narrow grooves where chemicals concentrate naturally. Thicker microbial layers create sheltered zones beneath constantly moving seawater. Chemical-rich water sweeps across the mat, feeding countless microscopic producers. As the flow weakens, bacterial filaments slowly regain their original upright structure. The mat expands along mineral ridges, following pathways rich in chemical compounds. Bacterial growth intensifies around fissures where dissolved chemicals emerge continuously. Dense colonies gradually invade nearby surfaces whenever favorable chemistry persists. This microscopic carpet converts volcanic chemistry into energy for an entire ecosystem. The microbial mat becomes thicker as chemical energy continues flowing beneath seawater. Multiple bacterial layers create complex textures across the volcanic mineral surface.
Near the fissure, bacterial filaments lean toward chemically enriched water.
Water movement ripples the upper filaments, while deeper colonies remain firmly anchored.
Chemical-rich currents sweep across the mat, driving intense microscopic activity.
When flow weakens, the bacterial layers slowly regain their dense, upright arrangement. New bacterial growth gradually covers exposed rock near the established colony. Dense colonies surround chemical channels where energy-rich compounds emerge continuously. From barren rock, these microbes build the energetic foundation of life. The microbial carpet reaches impressive density where chemical energy remains abundant. Countless microscopic filaments overlap, forming remarkably organized living structures. Chemical-rich water feeds bacterial metabolism along the fissure's mineral boundary. Their metabolism converts dissolved chemicals into energy without requiring sunlight. A chemical-rich current creates synchronized movement across thousands of bacterial filaments. As currents weaken, bacterial filaments slowly restore their upright formations. New filaments slowly colonize exposed minerals, extending the microbial living surface. Mature colonies stabilize internally while their outer edges continue expanding. These microscopic producers remain stable while continuously processing vent-derived chemicals. Meet Grimpoteuthis, the Dumbo octopus drifting gracefully above the abyssal floor. Its ear-like fins provide smooth propulsion while its short arms remain relaxed. Grimpoteuthis descends slowly, positioning its sensitive arms near the seafloor. Its sensitive arms hover close to sediment, searching for hidden prey. Each arm explores independently, giving this octopus remarkable tactile awareness. It rises slightly, then probes a raised sediment patch with its arms. After investigating one patch, Grimpoteuthis calmly drifts toward another.
Grimpoteuthis continues probing soft sediment with its remarkably sensitive arms.
Its suckers detect subtle textures, while the fins maintain gentle suspension. One arm probes deeper, searching beneath sediment for concealed edible material. After probing beneath the surface, its arms spread wider for exploration. Its arms alternate contact, creating a surprisingly efficient crawl across sediment. The octopus crosses a sediment ridge, lifting its body slightly higher. At the ridge crest, its broad fins provide controlled upward movement. From this elevated position, the octopus pauses to survey nearby terrain. The octopus descends gently, preparing its arms for another search. Back near the floor, Grimpoteuthis resumes its patient search for food. Several arms probe simultaneously, allowing efficient exploration across soft sediment. One sensitive arm detects movement, triggering an immediate feeding response. Its arms guide discovered prey inward, while suckers maintain precise control. After feeding, Grimpoteuthis rises gently and leaves the disturbed sediment. The octopus approaches a depression, extending sensitive arms toward its edges. Two arms enter the depression, while others stabilize the hovering body. Finding nothing useful, it withdraws its arms and changes direction. Grimpoteuthis drifts onward, preparing its sensitive arms for another search. Its 8 arms sweep different directions, maximizing contact with the seafloor. One arm probes deeper, testing whether concealed food lies beneath sediment. Finding nothing useful, the octopus lifts away and continues searching. Its broad fins lift the body smoothly above a shallow seafloor depression. Several arm tips touch down, while others continue searching nearby. The octopus leaves the search area, switching smoothly from crawling to swimming. Grimpoteuthis rises into blue water, leaving another abyssal mystery behind. Meet Macropinna microstoma, the barrel-eye fish with a transparent head. Its transparent dome exposes delicate structures while protecting its unusual eyes. The fish drifts upward, keeping its tubular eyes aimed toward overhead prey. Its tubular eyes are specialized for detecting faint silhouettes above. Remarkably, its eyes can rotate forward when the fish changes posture.
Once the eyes rotate forward, the fish begins a controlled horizontal glide.
Forward-facing eyes help this fish inspect objects directly ahead. The tubular eyes rotate upward again, scanning the water above carefully.
Upward-facing eyes maximize its ability to detect silhouettes against dim water.
The barrel eye glides onward, keeping its remarkable eyes trained above. Macropinna continues gliding, keeping its unusual tubular eyes directed upward. Its rotating eyes scan multiple angles, while delicate fins maintain perfect balance. A slight body tilt lets the fish inspect overhead water more effectively. The fish freezes briefly after detecting a faint silhouette above. Its eyes rotate forward as the fish adjusts position toward the distant silhouette.
The fish rises gradually, keeping its transparent head aligned toward prey.
It approaches cautiously, slowing before reaching the suspected prey. Its eyes make tiny adjustments while the fish remains nearly motionless.
After assessing the target, its eyes rotate upward as retreat begins.
Macropinna resumes its quiet patrol, eyes scanning the darkness above.
Macropinna raises its head, directing tubular eyes toward the upper water. Each tubular eye can shift independently, expanding the fish's visual search.
Its body rotates slowly while the specialized eyes continue scanning overhead.
After rotating, the fish stabilizes with both eyes angled upward. Both eyes suddenly align, revealing a possible target above the fish. The fish rises smoothly, maintaining precise alignment with its suspected target. Near the target's position, its eyes rotate forward for closer inspection. It pauses patiently, using rotating eyes to inspect the surrounding water. Finding no opportunity, Macropinna turns away and resumes searching.
Macropinna glides onward, its rotating eyes continuing their silent surveillance.
Macropinna continues scanning above, rotating its unusual tubular eyes independently.
Independent eye movement expands its ability to monitor surrounding darkness. Its eyes shift forward as posture changes, preparing for closer inspection. Forward movement begins as the fish keeps both specialized eyes elevated.
Both eyes align upward, suggesting the fish has detected something overhead.
The fish rises gradually, tracking its target through the transparent dome. Near the target, Macropinna slows down and carefully adjusts eye position. Tiny eye adjustments help maintain focus while the fish remains stationary.
After inspection, its eyes return upward as the fish turns away.
The barrel eye disappears into blue water, leaving its transparent mystery behind. Meet Vampiroteuthis infernalis, the vampire squid, built for oxygen-poor depths. Its 8 webbed arms create a distinctive umbrella-like silhouette in darkness. The flexible webbing expands, increasing the squid's apparent body size. Its long filaments move independently, sensing the surrounding water. The vampire squid folds its webbing inward, changing shape without rapid movement. After folding its arms, the squid rotates gently through the water. One filament stretches outward, dramatically exceeding the animal's body length. The extended filament curls back, returning gradually toward the body. Its webbed arms expand dramatically, forming a protective umbrella-like display. The vampire squid relaxes, preparing to reveal its unusual feeding strategy. The vampire squid begins feeding by extending a remarkably long filament. Its delicate filament sweeps slowly, collecting organic particles from surrounding water.
The collected material is brought slowly toward the webbed arms.
Its webbed arms carefully gather material toward the central mouth region. The membrane contracts, concentrating collected material into a smaller feeding area. Collected material reaches the mouth through coordinated arm and membrane movements. After feeding, the squid reopens its webbing and changes orientation. Both filaments extend independently, dramatically widening its feeding reach.
One filament sweeps a broad arc while the arms remain ready.
The vampire squid retracts its filaments, completing another careful feeding cycle. Vampiroteuthis extends another filament, beginning a patient feeding search. The filament sweeps outward, dramatically extending the squid's feeding range. The long filament returns slowly, carrying collected organic material toward the arms. Its short arms gather material carefully, guiding it beneath the webbing. The flexible webbing contracts, concentrating food before it reaches the mouth. After feeding, the vampire squid expands its webbed arms again. Its expanded membrane creates an impressive shield around the compact body. The squid rotates slowly, keeping its broad membrane fully extended. The membrane folds inward as the squid returns to relaxed swimming. The vampire squid glides deeper, carrying its extraordinary feeding strategy forward. Vampiroteuthis glides calmly, its extraordinary filaments trailing behind. One filament extends far ahead, dramatically increasing the squid's sensory reach. The filament sweeps sideways, sampling a broad volume of surrounding water. The long filament curls inward, returning carefully toward its webbed arms. Its webbing suddenly expands, transforming the squid into a broad silhouette. The broad membrane enlarges its profile while protecting the central body. The membrane folds gradually, reducing the squid's exposed surface area. Its arms settle beneath the body as the dramatic display ends. After relaxing, the vampire squid resumes its slow, controlled glide. The vampire squid vanishes into blue water, leaving another mystery ahead. Meet the dragonfish, a deep-sea predator armed with needle-like teeth.
Its enormous head carries specialized eyes and an intimidating, oversized mouth.
Its enormous jaws open wide, revealing remarkably long, inward-pointing teeth. Those needle-like teeth help prevent slippery prey from escaping its jaws. Its large eyes angle upward, scanning the darkness for passing prey. Its upward gaze helps detect silhouettes against the faint overhead water. The dragonfish lowers its head and begins a slow, controlled glide. Its narrow body glides efficiently, conserving energy between hunting attempts. The dragonfish slows, shifting its attention toward a possible nearby target. Its body tilts forward, signaling the beginning of a calculated hunting approach. The dragonfish advances carefully, keeping its enormous eyes fixed ahead. It nearly stops, conserving energy while carefully judging the distance ahead. Its head tilts upward, allowing the huge eyes to monitor overhead space.
Its wide mouth opens slightly, exposing the first rows of needle-like teeth.
Its jaws suddenly widen, creating a formidable cage of inward-pointing teeth. The dragonfish accelerates briefly, using its long body for sudden propulsion. Its jaws snap shut, using interlocking teeth to secure the captured food.
The captured food remains secured between numerous elongated teeth inside.
The dragonfish works its jaws slowly, processing food with remarkable precision. After feeding, the dragonfish relaxes and turns toward open water. The dragonfish leaves its hunting position, gliding deeper through blue water. Its streamlined body allows efficient travel while the sensitive barbel trails. The chin barbel extends forward, helping detect changes nearby. The predator descends gradually, adjusting its position within the water column. The dragonfish holds position, scanning carefully before choosing its next direction.
Its enormous jaws open again, revealing rows of inward-pointing transparent teeth.
Its jaws close as the predator redirects attention toward another direction. Its long body bends smoothly, redirecting the predator toward new hunting territory. A sudden burst propels the dragonfish forward during another hunting approach. The dragonfish slows again, preparing for another calculated hunting attempt. After hunting, the dragonfish pauses, conserving energy before moving onward. Its enormous eyes scan slowly, searching for movement in surrounding darkness. Its sensory barbel extends beneath the mouth, probing nearby water conditions. The predator descends slightly, exploring another layer of deep water. The dragonfish opens its jaws, revealing the lethal architecture of its teeth. A powerful tailburst launches the predator forward with surprising speed. The jaws close quickly, securing food before the predator decelerates. After capturing food, the dragonfish returns to an energy-saving hover. The predator resumes a slow patrol, disappearing gradually into blue water. The dragonfish fades into blue silence, ending another remarkable deep-sea story. Meet Peniagone vitrea, a translucent sea cucumber from extreme hadal depths. Its soft, cylindrical body bends easily, helping it navigate unstable deep-sea sediment. Rows of tiny tube feet pull the flexible body forward across sediment. Its body advances through coordinated contractions rather than powerful muscular strokes. After crawling, the sea cucumber pauses where the sediment becomes smoother. Its front end lowers gently, allowing tube feet to explore fresh sediment. Small tube feet test the surface, helping the animal select suitable sediment. The flexible body stretches forward, while tube feet maintain steady contact. A gentle S-shaped posture distributes pressure across its soft, flexible body. The sea cucumber straightens briefly, preparing another slow movement forward. Another crawling wave travels through its body, producing steady forward motion. Front tube feet pull firmly, while rear structures release their grip gradually. The front end rises slightly, examining the darker sediment before advancing. The mouth region approaches sediment as feeding behavior gradually begins. Around its mouth, tiny structures begin gathering nutrient-rich sediment carefully. It gathers fine sediment, filtering useful organic material from the seafloor. Organic particles become valuable food after sediment passes through its mouth. After feeding, its front end lifts while the body prepares to crawl. Its body contracts once more, carrying the animal beyond the feeding patch. The sea cucumber moves onward, leaving its depleted feeding patch behind. Each slow contraction carries nutrients farther through the vast abyssal landscape. Its crawling slows again, revealing how carefully it navigates the abyssal floor. Its soft body advances through sediment using hundreds of tiny movements. Its flexible body bends around depressions without losing contact with sediment. Tiny tube feet reposition continuously as the animal crosses uneven ground. The front tube feet reach fresh ground before the rear body follows. Fresh sediment triggers feeding behavior as the sea cucumber investigates.
Around its mouth, tube feet gently manipulate nutrient-bearing sediment particles.
It ingests fine sediment, extracting microscopic organic nutrients hidden within. Slow feeding allows the animal to process enormous areas of seafloor.
After feeding, its front end rises, while tube feet release the substrate.
The sea cucumber turns gradually, redirecting its flexible body toward new sediment. A new crawling wave begins, carrying the animal across untouched sediment. Sequential tube-foot movements create remarkably smooth forward progress. Its soft body climbs the ridge without rigid joints or hard limbs. Flexible tissues let the sea cucumber conform closely to uneven terrain. Descending the ridge, its body settles gently onto another feeding area. Its feeding structures search carefully for organic-rich particles beneath. The mouth processes sediment, while countless tiny structures maintain contact. Sideways movement lets it harvest nutrients across a wider sediment surface. Its curved body straightens gradually, preparing to resume exploration. The sea cucumber moves onward, approaching another untouched stretch of seafloor. Its flexible body advances through sediment using coordinated muscular contractions. Its soft tissues bend around depressions without rigid joints or bones. Its tube feet continuously reposition while the soft body climbs sediment. Its front tube feet reach fresh ground before the rear section follows. A fresh sediment patch triggers careful feeding behavior beneath its body. Around its mouth, tiny structures carefully gather nutrient-rich sediment particles. It ingests fine sediment, extracting microscopic organic material hidden within. Sideways feeding lets the sea cucumber process a broader sediment surface. Slow processing allows valuable organic matter to be separated efficiently. After feeding, its anterior end rises and crawling resumes naturally. Its crawling wave travels from the front toward the contracted rear. Its tube feet test firmer sediment before committing to another path. Shorter tube foot movements help maintain stability across firmer ground. Smoother sediment allows its flexible body to resume efficient crawling. Another quiet pause begins as feeding structures investigate fresh sediment. The anterior structures sweep sediment gently toward the feeding opening. Rhythmic contractions help maintain precise contact during sediment processing. Coordinated tube feet pull the body toward another nutrient-bearing patch. The animal advances gradually, searching for another productive feeding zone. The sea cucumber settles beside fresh sediment, ready to investigate further. Its flexible front end reaches forward, opening another chapter of exploration. Its sensitive front end explores fresh sediment before feeding begins again. Tiny tube feet sweep the surface, detecting suitable places for feeding. The mouth approaches carefully as feeding structures begin gathering sediment. Fine sediment enters its feeding region as valuable organic material becomes available. After feeding, the front end rises while tube feet release their grip. Its body forms a gentle curve, redirecting movement without rigid joints. A traveling body wave carries the sea cucumber steadily across sediment. Its numerous tube feet maintain traction while the soft body climbs. At the slope's crest, its front tube feet investigate the surface ahead. Beyond the slope, its flexible body descends toward another sediment field. The new sediment field provides another broad area for careful feeding. Its feeding region lowers again, beginning another careful sediment survey. Rhythmic feeding movements help extract organic nutrients from fine sediment. A sideways shift lets it process a fresh strip of sediment efficiently. Its feeding pass ends as the front structures lift from the substrate. The sea cucumber leaves the feeding area through steady, coordinated crawling. Its elongated body crosses open sediment through slow, rhythmic contractions. Its gentle curve changes direction while tube feet maintain forward momentum. The open trench floor reveals how small this soft animal appears.
Its slow crawl continues across an enormous landscape of deep sediment.
The sea cucumber gradually becomes smaller against the immense trench floor. The sea cucumber disappears, leaving the abyss ready for another strange survivor. Meet Alicella gigantea, a giant amphipod roaming Mariana's deepest sediment.
Its flattened, segmented body supports surprisingly efficient movement across soft sediment.
Its long antennae sweep ahead, sensing the environment before each step. The amphipod pauses, using its antenna to investigate subtle changes.
Its flexible segments curve smoothly, allowing precise changes in direction.
After turning, its many jointed legs restore a steady, crawling rhythm. The front body rises slightly, while the rear legs provide a stable anchor.
A brief swimming burst lifts the amphipod above the sediment.
During swimming, its many appendages create controlled movement through clear water. The amphipod descends carefully, extending its legs toward the seafloor. Its jointed legs absorb the landing, distributing pressure across the sediment. Back on the floor, its antennae immediately resume searching behavior.
Front appendages probe the sediment, searching for organic material.
Several front legs manipulate sediment while the antennae continue searching. Collected organic matter reaches the mouth through coordinated appendage movements. Its feeding appendages work rhythmically while the body conserves energy.
A sideways crawl opens access to fresh organic material nearby.
Its coordinated legs produce steady progress across the abyssal sediment.
The amphipod accelerates briefly, widening its search across the seafloor. After accelerating, it slows beside another promising patch of sediment. Its antennae sweep another patch, searching for traces of organic food.
Its mouth approaches the substrate as delicate feeding movements begin. Its entire body advances, expanding the feeding search beyond one patch. Its enormous size becomes striking against the seemingly endless trench floor. Ahead lies untouched sediment, inviting another careful search for nutrients. Its antennae reach forward, testing the untouched sediment for chemical clues.
Chemical sensing through antennae helps locate valuable food across darkness.
Each antenna sweeps independently, gathering information from different directions. A subtle signal changes its behavior, directing attention toward one area. The amphipod shifts closer, preparing its feeding appendages for inspection.
Front appendages scrape gently, exposing hidden organic material beneath sediment.
Tiny pieces move toward the mouth through remarkably precise appendage coordination. Its mouth receives selected material, while other appendages continue searching.
Between feeding movements, its antennae continuously monitor nearby conditions.
Its flexible segments turn smoothly, transforming feeding into exploration.
Its many legs create a surprisingly smooth rhythm across soft ground.
Its segmented body flexes across the groove without losing stability.
Different legs alternate their roles, providing traction across uneven terrain.
Smooth sediment lets the amphipod regain a relaxed crawling posture.
Its legs extend outward, preparing the body for another short swim.
Coordinated appendages propel this giant crustacean briefly above sediment.
Swimming slows as its legs extend toward the seafloor.
Its legs absorb the landing gradually, protecting the delicate segmented body. After landing, its walking legs quickly restore the crawling sequence.
Its antennae search ahead while the legs steadily carry it forward. The open plain gives its sensory antennae an enormous search area. Its antennae scan widely, searching for chemical traces hidden beneath sediment.
Independent antenna movements help this crustacean explore several directions. A change in sediment texture makes the amphipod slow its progress. Its front legs probe gently, testing what lies beneath the surface. Its segmented body bends smoothly, redirecting the search toward unexplored sediment. Diagonal crawling lets its many legs explore fresh ground efficiently. A brief pause lets sensory structures examine the sediment more carefully.
Several front appendages begin scraping sediment with remarkable precision.
Scraping exposes hidden material that may contain valuable organic nutrients. A richer patch attracts focused feeding activity from the amphipod. Collected material reaches its mouth through coordinated front appendage movements. Its mouth processes selected particles, while antennas continue scanning nearby. Its front body extends forward, leaving the processed sediment behind. The feeding posture changes naturally into another exploratory crawl.
Its front section rises slightly before climbing the gentle sediment slope.
Rear legs push upward, while front appendages secure higher ground. At the crest, its segmented abdomen arches before settling onto level ground. Descending the slope, its flexible segments absorb each change in terrain. Its antennae immediately investigate the unfamiliar sediment below the slope.
Its careful advance reveals another feeding landscape beneath Mariana's immense depths.
The amphipod pauses before entering another vast, unexplored sediment field. Its long antennae continue searching, while countless legs maintain steady progress. Each segmented movement conserves energy while maximizing contact with sediment. Its front appendages investigate subtle sediment changes before feeding begins. Gentle scraping exposes hidden organic material beneath the surface. Its front body rises, preparing for another brief swimming maneuver. Its numerous appendages propel the giant crustacean through open water. During swimming, its flexible abdomen stabilizes every controlled movement. Swimming slows as its legs extend toward the familiar seafloor. Its legs absorb the landing before crawling resumes across sediment. Back on the floor, it resumes exploring the enormous trench.
Its tiny body crosses an immense landscape, shaped by extreme pressure.
Extreme pressure surrounds it, yet its soft body remains remarkably functional. Its remarkable anatomy allows movement where ordinary animals could not survive. Its flexible segments turn toward the vast blue space beyond.
At the boundary, the amphipod pauses before entering open abyssal space. The giant amphipod gradually recedes into Mariana's immense blue wilderness. Its pale silhouette fades slowly, revealing the trench's extraordinary scale. Its final movements disappear slowly, leaving only the endless cobalt blue abyss.
Beneath this silence, countless mysteries still remain beyond our understanding.